what is about to manifest in your life. Welcome, beautiful soul. This is Dahlia with Spiritual Society, bringing you your weekly pick a card reading. Take a deep breath. Allow your intuition to guide you to the card or crystal that calls out to you the most. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. Welcome in card 1. The card that you were drawn to says Solar Plexus Chakra Fire. Ignite the powerful energy of your individual light. Our first question is, what current energies are manifesting on your path? What is influencing you? And by being drawn to the Solar Plexus Chakra card, that means that you are beginning to operate from a place of self-worth, self-confidence, and self-mastery. You are beginning to tap into your infinite pool of resourcefulness within you that allows you to express yourself with clarity, with confidence, with power. Your inner passion and fire is currently influencing your path. Let's use the tarot to take a deeper look. What energies are currently influencing your path? We have the Page of Swords. The affirmation on this card says, I take care of the detail and stay in control. What is currently influencing your path is an innocence and a curiosity to discover more about what you're capable of, what lies beyond your comfort zone. You're curious to express your passion, but also at the same time learning what that is. Regaining a sense of self-worth so that everything you do comes from your seat of power. So that's what you're learning at this time. How can I operate in the world from my seat of power? Let's get another tarot card. What current energies are influencing your path? Perfect card, the Three of Wands. It says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. And the Three of Wands is about being on the verge of manifestation. Having set the groundwork with your clarity, your curiosity, your intentionality, and your focus, but also being aware that with divine timing, sometimes, well, all the times, there are events happening underneath the surface of our conscious direction and control. But we are still aware that just like a seed planted in the ground, it's continuing to take root and gestate. So the current energy that's influencing you is an energy of patience and openness, that you've been an archer and you've set the direction of where your intention is going, and now you're allowing life to unfold more of the details so that your goal or your destination or your manifestation can continue to unfold with your patience and your grace under divine timing. Let's get another tarot card for this question. What current energies are influencing your path? We have the Eight of Swords, and this card says, I release myself from self-inflicted binds. The Eight of Swords is the opposite of manifestation because it's about restricting yourself and limiting your own mind by beliefs that don't serve you, that come from a place of fear rather than faith. So as part of the energy that's influencing you, I see this as what the Page of Swords is taking you out of. You are moving away from limiting beliefs based on fear by being curious about your expansion, being curious about how you can operate in the world from a place of personal power and passion and fire versus fear and lack of confidence and low self-worth. So you're tired of operating from that limited perspective, and now through your curiosity about your spirituality and the laws of the universe, you're tapping into a side of yourself that is, you're feeling more expansive and more free. It doesn't mean you've necessarily quite reached the goals or what you know you're capable of, but you feel it and you have faith in it and you are waiting in that energy of power. Now, beautiful soul, let's take a specific look at what is currently manifesting for love. What is currently on the horizon in your love life? We have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So the affirmations on these cards say, I love and care for myself first, and I stand my ground and look for peace. The 10 of Wands is about being heavy laden with responsibility and feeling burdened instead of expansive. The 5 of Wands is about conflict and competition. So as far as what's manifesting in your love life at this time, now, if you happen to be dating, or if you find yourself dating in the near future, with the 10 of Wands, I see you taking this as a serious activity, knowing that you are taking the responsibility for your love life in your hands, which means you are not just being drawn to the first suitor, but I'm seeing rotational dating. I'm seeing you giving yourself the power through your self-worth and your self-confidence to take your time and play the field in a way that you're really getting to know these individuals and making sure that they are in competition for your heart, that you are the prize that they are competing for. However, I do see this as some conflicting energy for those of you who may be in situationship or partnership, that lately your connections may have felt like a burden, like you were competing for your own peace of mind, trying to navigate. Love is a battlefield is the lyric that I'm hearing in my head right now. For some of you, love may actually feel like a battlefield and you're competing for your priorities versus the other person's priorities, and it feels more like a burden than a blessing at this time. So remember, this is a general group reading, so only take the aspects of it that resonate with you personally. Let's take a look at your financial picture right now. What's manifesting for you financially? We have the 7 of Swords as well as the 2 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords says, I take great care of what I value. The 2 of Pentacles says, I calmly make the best possible decision. Now, what's coming up in the near future could be quite challenging related to your finances. So it's best to have an awareness of what's going on, but I don't want you to operate from any fear, just a heads up. The 7 of Swords means to be on the lookout for some sort of deception related to your finances. I recommend staying vigilant when it comes to scam calls or emails, making sure that any links that you get in your text messages, you are very cautious before you click on anything where you don't truly know who the sender is, because the 7 of Swords, as I suggested, could indicate theft or deception in some way. So I'm also being cautioned against love scams or catfishing as well. So if you happen to have an online relationship, please take precaution when you are requested to send money, especially if you don't truly know this person physically. The 2 of Pentacles means that You have some decision making to do in the near future. This could be around juggling bills or responsibilities, or needing to decide between two different streams of income or earning opportunities. So I see here a potentially challenging situation when it comes to finances, but I see here a recommendation just to stay aware and to stay vigilant and to make sure you are prioritizing what's in your best interests before you do another, because you want to make sure that you always have enough to take care of your responsibilities and what's important in your life. I want to get another card just to see the possible resolution of this energy that's manifesting. What is the resolution of this financial energy? Staying vigilant. We have the Four of Swords. This card says, I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. This card is actually about resting and healing, and sometimes after the pain of heartbreak. So some of you, I am feeling, may have faced a catfishing scam in the recent past, and perhaps you were deceived or stolen from in regards to your finances. So for those of you who resonate with that, because that's a specific message for some of you, this time is actually giving yourself the grace to heal from that experience. And there's always a blessing within every lesson that we go through. So I'm reminded of the solar plexus chakra. For those of you who have gone through love catfishing scams that affected you financially, you are rediscovering your vitality and your power through your sense of self-worth and self-confidence. When you have that power, your solar plexus chakra is open and aligned, you're operating from your seat of power. And that means that people cannot use you or abuse you so easily because of your sense of self-worth and power and confidence that you operate from. So either way, regardless if this is just a period of challenge in your finances where it's been hard, you've had to struggle, you've had to rob Peter to pay Paul, as they say, you've had to, face certain inflation when it comes to having trouble paying for certain bills and then groceries and all of it at the same time. I see a sense of finding your sense of groundedness and power, reclaiming your power, not allowing the fear of survival to overcome you. But I am being called to recommend meditation when it comes to, for instance, I recently started doing EFT tapping. It's not something I've done in the past, but I've heard of it, and I was out of my home. I was, in the public in a stressful environment, and I just had the inspiration to start tapping, and I did feel a sense of relief from that. So I recommend looking up EFT tapping for getting out of debt if that's something that you're experiencing, because it'll help you remove the shame and the guilt around being in debt if that's your experience, or even the shame and the guilt around having been scammed if that's something you've experienced as well. And also you can do EFT tapping for just getting into the vibration of prosperity and abundance, so you don't feel trapped or victimized by your financial state. So I see what's manifesting for you as a period of rest and recovery, moving through the challenges and the sense of maybe being financially strapped that you're going through, and feeling a sense of relief and a breath of fresh air in that area of your life. Let's take a look now at what's manifesting for you in terms of personal growth overall. We have the Page of Cups. It says, I am as young as I choose to feel. And this is a beautiful energy of being a dreamer, being sensitive to your dreams, your desires, feeling as if anything is possible. And that's how we started your reading, actually, with the Page of Swords, being curious to overcome your limiting beliefs through your sense of confidence and self-worth. So the Page of Cups is you allowing yourself to feel, like it says, I am as young as I choose to feel, meaning I have the imagination of a child. I can feel and operate from a sense of limitlessness, from a sense of being tapped into the infinite power that gives me my sense of self-worth and satisfaction of from just being alive. So as far as personal growth, I just see you dreaming again. I see you allowing yourself to feel this inner self-worth, not from what you achieve, not from your relationships, but just from a satisfaction of being alive. Let me get another card. What's manifesting for you in your personal life overall? We have the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful energy. This is one of the most satisfying energies there is because it's about feeling abundant, feeling secure, feeling stable, feeling at ease. The affirmation on this card says, I celebrate everything I achieve. So this gives me the same feeling with the Page of Cups, that you're giving yourself the permission to feel secure, to feel successful, to feel sure of yourself and confident based on your own inner security. Everything on the outside, our external reality, is a mirror of that sense of self-worth, our solar plexus energy being empowered. All external security comes from inner security. And I see yourself, it's going to take time. And I feel like you're aware of that, but you're starting to feel it. You've been doing this shadow work, this affirmation, this work, this being curious about trusting the laws of the universe and learning more about what's possible for you versus feeling frustrated or trapped by anything. Really, it's just your mind, like this Eight of Swords. So in your relationships, I see you choosing yourself, and I see you choosing freedom and peace over conflict. In your financial life, I see you choosing the same thing, that even when times get sticky or they get hard, as long as you have this sense of inner security that the Creator is always providing for you, that you are tapped in, tuned into the limitless resources, then no matter what it looks like, you know you'll always be provided for. And so that's what energy I see in your personal life and personal growth overall. And I find that very beautiful because that sense of inner abundance lays the foundation for all manifestation, period. Now let's take a look, beautiful soul, at how you can best align your energy so that your intention for your love life can manifest with ease and grace. How can you best align your energies to manifest your intentions for love? We have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition, knowing that with the power of your gut instinct, you will know what is right for you. Because it's in reverse, it's possible that in the past, you doubted your intuition, you didn't listen to yourself when you saw certain red flags, and maybe you shouldn't have given that person that second chance, whatever the case may be. This is an opportunity now for you to align yourself with your inner knowing. Your solar plexus is I believe a part of your intuitive knowing, it's not necessarily your mind, but it's your center of power within your gut that connects you with your inherent truth. So listening to your gut instinct when it comes to your love life is going to align you to the intentions that you desire to manifest. So that way you can stay on the path and not backstep when it comes to getting off the track of your manifestation. Let's get another card to answer this question. How can you align your energy to manifest your intention for your love life? We have the Knight of Cups. The affirmation on this card says, I know that the right person waits until I am ready. The Knight of Cups is about receiving a romantic offer or proposal, someone professing their intentions and their love for you. How to stay in alignment with your intention for love is to know and have faith with certainty that it is a reality now. You can feel the energy of your person, whether it's someone you want to come into your life, someone you are connected to now, or someone that you've been with for a long time. Tapping into the energy of what you want to experience and knowing with certainty that it is a reality for you is how to stay in alignment. So feel the profession of love, feel the proposal, feel the commitment as a reality. Tap into that feminine side of yourself that draws everything you desire to you by being worthy, confident, empowered. Let's take a look now at how to align your energy to manifest the intentions you have for your financial goals. How can you best align your energy to manifest your intentions for your financial goals? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So, number one, I'm again being drawn to the catfishing scam. Someone here has experienced that, maybe even going through it, and may come to find out soon after this reading is released. So as far as how to align your intentions with your financial goals, if you feel that you might have been catfished, if you have been scammed by a love-related scam in the past, this being in reverse is simply an urge to not allow that to happen to you. Because as I suggested, if you are confident in yourself, if you have a sense of self-love and self-worth that is inherent because it comes from your eternal nature, from the divine within you, then you simply will have an intuitive knowing of what is in your highest and best good, and you won't allow a desire for love to steal from you in that way. However, for all of you, this is an overall message of not allowing shame or guilt or any infections of the heart, which is basically fear. Any feeling connected to fear is out of alignment with your financial goals and well-being and will delay your manifestation. If you are afraid about money at all, it will delay your manifestation. That's why the Ten of Pentacles regarding what's manifesting for your personal growth is a need for a feeling of inner security that at all times, no matter what you're experiencing, no matter how challenging it is, even if it's the depths of poverty, You are always supported and taken care of. And the best way is to just look at nature and to see how Mother Earth supports itself and everything thrives. And human beings are the only species on this planet that through their consciousness have led themselves astray through their fear to think that they are not taken care of. But nature provides us with every asset that we need to survive. That's why every other animal is still living, because nature provides for our survival. So there's no need to be afraid, but that takes time because we've been so conditioned through our society to be afraid that we never have enough. So ultimately, how to stay in alignment with your financial goals and how to manifest what it is that you desire for yourself financially is to eradicate any root of fear in your heart when it comes to your survival and your well-being. Having the faith and the confidence that you are provided for, that you are taken care of by the universe. Let's go ahead and move forward to personal growth overall. How can you best align your energy for your intentions with personal growth? We have the King of Cups, and this card says, I am my own anchor. This is beautiful because it's about being emotionally intelligent in every situation, that no matter what's going on around you, you are the eye of the storm. You trust in life. You trust in yourself. You have a sense of peace and calmness that comes from inner security and inner self-worth. So that is the energy to continue to develop, is emotional intelligence that is not conditioned by anything outside of you. That's not conditioned by your workplace or your neighbor or what's happening on the news or what's happening in your city or in the world, what's happening in your love life or your finances. When you are able to be the eye of the storm in all circumstances that surround you, that is freedom. That is true power. Let's get a message now from your higher self regarding what's manifesting for you in love. We have the Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Your higher self is telling you that this ability to trust yourself, to trust your heart, to do what is best for you is manifesting in your love life at this time and will guide and direct all the decisions that you make. Let's go ahead and tap into a message from your higher self regarding what's manifesting for you financially. We have the Death card. It says, I let go and embrace new beginnings. So I did say that within the recent past, you may have been going through a difficult experience financially where you're having trouble, you're struggling. You may have even experienced deception and theft, some of you related to catfishing scams. But the Death card is a beautiful reminder that you are not defined by any experience, that every challenge is an opportunity for you to grow stronger. I'm reminded again of the Three of Swords in reverse. If you can conquer the challenge of fear, you are free. And that's a similar experience. I'm thinking of spiritual death. When you die physically, you are free in the spirit. You see things from a whole new enlightened perspective without the chains of limitation of the five senses. That's what's happening for you. That's the opportunity that you are being given. So embrace it as an opportunity and do not allow fear to consume you. See the illusion for what it is what your higher self is saying now. See the illusion of limitation as the game that it is, and choose a new beginning for yourself based on inner security, inner self-worth that is not conditioned by guilt, shame, or fear of any kind. What message does your higher self have for you regarding what's manifesting for your personal life overall? We have the Judgment card. Beautiful. It says, I look back with compassion for myself. This card is about spiritual metamorphosis, knowing that all choices that you make are powerful, that you can redefine your existence from a new sense of self-awareness and self-worth, which empowers you to be limitless. Which reminds me again of the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, allowing yourself the freedom to start over in life in all areas, not being limited by the pain of the past or the fear, but knowing you have the choice to rise above all circumstances. Just like the King and the Queen of Cups, being the eye of the storm gives you freedom, gives you power, allows you to manifest from a sense of purpose in your life. And so that's the overall message from your higher self. What's manifesting for you personally is a broader sense of spiritual awareness, which leads to empowerment of your infinite and divine nature here on earth, which is very beautiful. All right, lastly, beautiful soul, let's get a final message from the universe about what's manifesting for you. What message do you need most at this time to help you manifest all of your intentions with ease and with grace? Beautiful. We have 2 cards. We have positive outcome and transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. This reminds me of what I was just saying with the Judgment card, that this is a spiritual metamorphosis in your life, that no matter what age or stage you are, you have the opportunity to begin anew from a new perspective and awareness of who you are as an infinite being, which allows you to transform moment by moment, every day, every time you have a new idea, you can transform. Now, lastly, message from the universe to manifest your intentions. We have positive outcome. It says the sun is about to burst through the clouds and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So again, whatever challenges you may have been experiencing, particularly financially, because I did feel that in this reading, something's going to shift and change, and it's going to be built on a new sense of awareness and spiritual power. So the universe and your higher self are telling you to expect a transformation and a positive outcome in all areas of your life that you desire most to manifest. Just feel the reality of your intentions now. Hold space for your wildest dreams to come true. All right, my beautiful soul, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, that it served you and gave you some peace and clarity about what's manifesting in your life now. If you resonate and you want to claim this reading, comment a sun emoji and like this video now. If you're new here, subscribe, as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading, the link is available in the description box below to book that now. Until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Welcome to your reading card 2. The card that you are drawn to is Family Healing. Trust in the support of your earth soul family. So this is an overall aspect of what energies are influencing your manifestations at this time. So there may be some aspect of your family that needs healing or forgiveness. This could also be inspiring you to seek a new tribe if you feel like a black sheep, or if you feel unloved or misunderstood. Because feeling secure, which is the energy of this card as representing the root chakra, feeling secure in your body, in your community, on this planet, is the first step to manifesting anything worthwhile in your life. So let's continue this reading. What current energies are influencing your manifestations? The first card is the Tower, and the affirmation says, I surrender and know how to go forward. So with this card and the Family Healing card, there could be some aspect of your community which feels like it's crumbling. You could have recently gone through a divorce. You could have recently had a falling out with a mother, a father, or another member of your family. You could quite simply, as I suggested earlier, feel misunderstood and misaligned with your community, particularly if you are on a spiritual awakening journey. Because oftentimes at the beginning of our spiritual journey, we don't feel like we are matching with our current tribe, and we go on a hero's journey of self-discovery, which puts us in alignment with other people who are similar on our path. So right away, I definitely see some aspect of your life or your community or your relationships is shifting and changing in probably quite a dramatic way. And that's overall what's influencing the manifestations you're going through at this time. Let's take a deeper look. What energies are currently influencing your manifestations? We have the Six of Swords, and this is about transition, moving on from a period of hardship, struggle, and darkness to a more aligned opportunity and a better experience for our overall well-being. The affirmation on this card says, I know that peaceful times will come. So quite possibly a lot of what's influencing the changes or manifestations in your life is surrendering the pain of the past, going through a period of challenge and transition, knowing that something better is waiting for you. Let's get another card. What energies are currently influencing your manifestations at this time? We have the Queen of Wands. And the affirmation on this card says, I am naturally creative. The Queen of Wands means that your innate aura, your magnetism, your passion, your fire and light is currently influencing your manifestations at this time, which means you are shining brighter. You are radiating more of your authentic light, which can be intimidating to those who are bent on misunderstanding you or keeping you trapped in a small box or a cocoon of what they think you are or what they think you are capable of, which is often the case with our parents or our siblings or those family members that have known us since childhood. They like to think they know everything about us, and sometimes they may be trying to guide us in a way that they know best, but you know what's best for you. And that's what this Queen of Wands is suggesting, that your power, your light, your magnetism is what's influencing the manifestations and changes in your life at this time. Now let's take a look at what is actually manifesting in your love life at this time. We have the Ace of Swords. This affirmation says, I am ready for a breakthrough to success. So that's what's manifesting for you in love, a breakthrough to success. The Ace of Swords is about being clear-minded, having a new vision and a new idea of what's possible. So I see more clarity, more intentionality, and Archer's focus on where you're going for love. Let's get another card. And I also wanted to say that this reminds me about more intentionality in your overall love relationships, not just romantic, but platonic as well. That means the circle you choose to surround yourself with going forward is going to be more intentional and in alignment with who you are and what you want for yourself going forward. Let's get another card. What's manifesting for you in love? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Now, the Seven of Pentacles means that this new direction and focus that you have for your love life is going to take time to nurture and mature. The Seven of Pentacles is being grateful for where you are. So sometimes, just like the Hermit card, it feels comfortable and not even isolated or lonely to be in your own spiritual essence, to be seeking the light and the truth within yourself. Suddenly you feel surrounded by the infinite, and therefore you tap into a connection where you're never alone again. So I see this gratitude for simply being in your own essence and tapping into an energy where you're connected to the divine, knowing that the right people for you, whether this is a platonic friendship or someone that you want to create a life with, knowing that those authentic relationships will gestate as you have clarity and focus in your life. The Queen of Pentacles means that what is manifesting for your love life is a relationship or a maturation of a current relationship that makes you feel soft. There's an aspect of unity with the masculine and the feminine where the feminine can be nurturing and compassionate because she feels secure, she feels protected, she feels grounded in her essence. So I see for you being able to thrive in your feminine because you feel secure in relationship. Let's take a look at your finances. What is manifesting for you financially at this time? We have the Page of Swords. It says, I take care of the detail and I stay in control. I actually see more of a curiosity when it comes to learning how to budget and manage your finances, which is interesting because just recently I was inspired to take account of all of my debts and all of my expenses so that I could actually feel like I'm in control and not just kind of hiding from my own debt. There's a certain power that comes from identifying the details and allowing yourself to break things up in a way where you can be more curious about how to participate in a more productive way with your budgeting and your financial picture. So I see that occurring for you is being curious and actually enjoying the process of budgeting and taking your financial picture in your hands. Let me get another card. What's manifesting for you financially? This definitely reminds me of what I was just saying because the Seven of Wands is about protecting yourself from negativity. And the affirmation says, I actively hold true to my values. So holding true to your values when it comes to finances and what's manifesting for you is making sure you're operating from a place of intentionality when it comes to manifesting, because it's one thing to say, I want to manifest $1 million, or even I want to double my income, or I want to win the lottery. But it's another thing to protect everything that you already have because you know how valuable it is to you. So I'm getting the sense that what's manifesting for you is a desire to protect what you have now by being more accountable, staying in finer control of the details, which gives you a sense of empowerment when it comes to your finances. Let's take a look now at your personal growth overall. What's manifesting for you personally? We have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about rest and healing. Definitely in alignment with this initial card of healing any disruption when it comes to your personal relationships. So I see this as a time of rest and introspection. Definitely a lot of hermit energy where you take the time to isolate yourself so that you can discover and honor your own truth. Let's get another card. What's manifesting for you personally? Beautiful. We have the Strength card, and the affirmation says, I can deal with whatever comes my way. So with rest, healing, and introspection comes courage, strength, and resilience. Anytime you overcome a tower moment, once you get on the other side of that, you're like, wow, man, if I can get through that, I can get through anything. So that's what I see for you personally, is an awareness of what you're capable of overcoming. And having that awareness will always give you the hindsight when you reach another challenge in your life. You'll know that you can overcome it because you got through the last tower moment. You'll get through the next one. Let's take a look now at how you can best align your energies to manifest your intentions. And we'll start with love. How can you align your energy to manifest your intention for love? You have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. The affirmation says, I take the time I need to nurture myself. And that's exactly what I was suggesting over here. That's what's happening for you. It's a time of rest and healing and introspection to find what's important and meaningful for you. I'm reminded again of the Ace of Swords being the arrow and the Nine of Pentacles being the target. So when you're working with your intentions and what you want to manifest, in this case regarding love, you start with the end in mind. What kind of character traits do you want someone that comes into your life or the person that you're with now to have? What kind of feelings do you want to experience? You have all of that intention in mind. That is the end. And then you align your energy with the end by feeling that energy now. So what does your desire feel like? Focus on that. That is how you align your energies. Keep the end in mind. Practice feeling how each one of your desires would feel as if it was a reality for you. That is quite simply the secret to manifestation. So stay in alignment with the end that you desire, and your hard work of nurturing it over time will pay off. Let's get another card for your finances. How can you best stay in alignment with your intentions for your money goals? We have the Page of Wands. The affirmation says, I am always open to good news. This card is about following your passions and being curious to explore what excites you. To stay in alignment with the intentions that you have for your finances, find more ways to be creative, to feel like life is enjoyable. Tap into the energy of money in a way that is exciting. And I'm reminded again of being excited by the mundane aspects of money. Be excited about paying your bills. Because number one, when you are able to pay a bill, you are providing something that you desire for yourself, whether that's electricity or internet or a car or a home or something to eat, something to wear, etc. Anytime you pay a bill, you should be excited, because it doesn't mean you have less. It means you have more. You have something to be grateful for. So make sure you are being excited about the simple things. I'm also getting the suggestion to be excited about finding coins, because when you ask for more money, often the universe will start to put dimes and pennies on your path. And most people walk over those because they consider it such a small amount of money. But anytime you are aware of it, you acknowledge it, you pick it up and you bless it, you are being grateful for that sign of abundance that the universe has just blessed you with. And when you bless something as small as a penny, you are essentially saying that you have the faith that it will multiply, just like a small seed can multiply into infinite forests. So be excited about bills, be excited about small amounts of money, and make sure you're following your bliss and your passion when it comes to perhaps finding new ways of bringing in income into your life, new streams of income by pursuing hobbies or interests that you may not have otherwise thought were possible as far as bringing money into your life. Now, let's take a look at how to stay in alignment with your intentions for your personal life overall. The Five of Pentacles. Number one, the affirmation here says, I am supported and never alone. And this card can be about feeling insecure, feeling abandoned, feeling financially destitute as well. Let me get another card to clarify how to stay in alignment with your desire for personal growth and life overall. We have the Ace of Cups. It says, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. So this Five of Pentacles for me represents the loneliness and the isolation you may have felt by the shifts and changes in your relationships, whether that was divorce or a rift in your family or some sort of feeling like a black sheep or feeling misunderstood. As far as what to stay in alignment with, the Ace of Cups represents your open heart. Never allow the judgments or the criticisms of others to infect your innocent, open, loving heart, because the minute that happens, it shuts you down from experiencing any type of joy or happiness in life, because all pleasure starts with an open heart. And so, how to stay in alignment with growth for yourself overall is don't allow insecurity, don't allow feeling abandoned to shut down your heart. Keep your heart open and trusting. Now let's get a message from your higher self for manifesting your intentions when it comes to love. We have the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. The High Priestess says, my intuition guides me to the truth. And the Knight of Cups says, I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. So your higher self is saying, trust your discernment and your intuition when it comes to who means what they say and who is just giving you lip service. Not every person who comes into your life always has your best interest in mind, but to not be afraid and to not shut down, because if you take this time to retreat, find your sense of self, your light, your truth, your empowerment within you, then you will always trust the voice of your intuition. So your higher self is saying, know that I am with you. Know that I am speaking to you. Know that you can trust yourself and follow your instincts, your clarity when it comes to who you allow to profess their love to you. Let's get a look now at what your higher self says regarding manifesting your intentions for financial well-being. What message does your higher self have for you regarding manifesting your intentions and finances? We have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. The Knight of Wands reminds me of the Page of Wands regarding your finances as well. And this card is again about pursuing your passions. Now, the affirmation here says, I make decisions without pressure, which reminds me about being excited for the mundane, being excited when you have to pay a bill, when you have to make a financial decision. Meditate, practice affirmations, bring yourself to a place of emotional well-being, which reminds me of the Two of Cups. Now, usually this is a card about romance, but I'm seeing it as you and the divine having a love affair when it comes to you feeling supported. It says, I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. The deepest kind of love is love from your Creator, who supports you every second, who allows your heart to beat, who allows the sun to rise, who makes everything in nature perfectly secure and abundant and prosperous. So your higher self is saying, make all financial decisions from a place of infinite love and gratitude, knowing that you are like a wellspring that the infinite is flowing resources into. And if you allow them to pass through you freely and with joy and gratitude, then it will be a never-ending wellspring of abundance in your life. Let's get a message from your higher self about manifesting your intentions for personal growth overall. What does your higher self want you to know about manifesting your intentions for personal growth? You have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. Now, number one, you can see you have a lot of Wands energy here. And so overall, this is an energy of manifesting from a place of passion and joy and empowerment. The Ace of Wands is a message from your higher self. It says here, I am inspired to follow my passion. There is an opportunity once you find that rest and that healing and that truth within yourself through introspection and finding your own light regardless of your community around you. You're going to find a renewed sense of passion where you operate from a place that is authentically you, not what you're conditioned to do from your society or your family or your community. But you're going to start to discover who you truly are. And to have the empowerment to operate from that place of integrity, regardless of anyone else's opinions. And when you don't care about anyone else's opinions, you are free to be yourself truly. Now you have the Two of Wands. This card says, I focus on what I want and I make it happen. As a message from your higher self regarding following your passions, this is saying don't fall back into your comfort zone. Your comfort zone or your old way of doing things might feel safe, but it's oppressive. And it is so uncomfortable if you really are honest with yourself. The only way to manifest anything great in life is to take a leap of faith. Do something unbelievable. That's how you trust the infinite and the unknown. With this Page of Wands, you do what scares you because it excites you, and you're ready and willing to follow that bliss, which is going to lead you to so many colorful and magical experiences. All right, beautiful soul, let's get one final message from the universe to encourage you to manifest your wildest dreams. We have the unknown. It says, do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. That's exactly what I was just saying, beautiful soul. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fall prey to your comfort zone. The unknown is a beautiful place to be. It's just on the other side of your fear. There's so many beautiful things waiting there. All right, my beautiful soul, I do hope this message served you and gave you a sense of peace and clarity regarding your manifestations at this time. If you resonate with this message and you want to claim it for yourself, comment a gold cup emoji and like this video now. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that now. Until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Welcome to your reading, card 3. The card that you are drawn to is the warrior pose, representing empowerment. It says, call on your inner strength and stamina as you establish your place in the world. And our first question is, what current energies are influencing your manifestations? So an open, flowing, and aligned solar plexus chakra that gives you a sense of strength, empowerment, self-worth, and self-confidence is supercharging your manifestations at this time. So let's take a deeper look at that question. What energies are currently influencing your manifestations at this time? We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about being lit up, on fire, operating from your passions, moving without pressure, just being aligned. So the energy I'm getting is power and alignment, moving with flow, not force, but allowing it's like being pulled by your solar plexus chakra, where you're just pulled towards the destiny that you are moving to because you are in alignment with your own inner essence. This is a deep sense of empowerment that is motivating you at this time. Let's get another card. What energies are currently influencing your manifestations? We have the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. I'm getting the sense with this that you might have been deeply hurt, and even I'm getting the sense perhaps backstabbed or deceived in a relationship. It could be personal or professional. But I'm getting the sense that this behavior of an individual who you thought you can trust, who deceived you, actually motivated you to become much stronger. So I'm not getting the sense that you are laying down and taking this easily. Yes, it may have pained you and affect you, but I'm getting the sense that it put a fire under you versus made you feel a sense of victimization. Let's get another card. What current energies are influencing your manifestations at this time? We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is actually about experiencing excitement and celebration when it comes to community. So with this particular reading, I am getting a love-related focus, that it was some sort of deception or betrayal in love that is motivating you at this time. Because what I see you doing is not falling down victim to someone else's betrayal, but using that as fuel and motivation to actually manifest the type of marriage and partnership and family and community that you deeply desire. So let's take a deeper look at this and see what is manifesting for you in the area of love. What is manifesting for you in your love life? We have Judgment and the Queen of Cups. The Judgment card says, I look back with compassion for myself. And the Queen of Cups says, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Now, the Judgment card is about spiritual empowerment. It's also waking up to our higher nature and making choices that serve our highest good. So I'm getting the sense that this deception or betrayal in a relationship was a spiritual wake-up call for you to no longer prioritize another over your own well-being, which leads to the Queen of Cups. You are prioritizing your heart. You're having compassion for yourself. You're operating from a place of emotional empowerment versus victimization. So what's manifesting for you in love is emotional well-being from a place of spiritual discernment. Let's take a look now at your financial picture. What's manifesting for you financially? Wow, this card came up in the previous reading, so I'm getting similar themes. Now, the Page of Swords is about being curious to learn something new, keeping an eye on the details regarding your finances. So in card number 2, I suggested that this is an opportunity to take control of your debt by itemizing everything and seeing it specifically laid out so that you can feel in control of it versus running away from it. Be specific about where you are and what you have and where you want to go so that you can start prioritizing funds to take care of certain financial pictures that need cleaning up, and then allowing space to feel free for other opportunities to come into your life so that you can be curious about how you can earn more. Let's get another card for this question. What's manifesting for you financially at this time? What's manifesting for you financially? We have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So with these cards, it's possible that in the recent past, you felt frustrated, dissatisfied, and even conflicted about your financial situation. For some of you, this could be related to the betrayal or the deception in your love life, where a conflict with another led to some sort of feeling of dissatisfaction. Now, that's why this energy of the Page of Swords is suggesting that you be curious about how you can take control of your finances at this time instead of oppressed under the weight of them. Let's take a look at what's manifesting for you regarding your personal growth overall. What is manifesting for you in your personal life overall? We have the King of Wands, beautiful energy. So this reminds me of the initial card of how you're feeling a sense of empowerment that is allowing your passions to direct you in your life. The King of Wands is a leader, an inspiration, a success. So overall, this sense of empowerment that you feel is expanding like a sun into all areas of your life, making you feel a sense of confidence that allows you to be a leader in all aspects of your life. And that leadership starts with you first. Let's take another look at that question. What's manifesting for you in your personal growth overall? We have the 10 of Swords. The affirmation says, I see the truth in this ending. And this 10 of Swords is definitely the deception or the betrayal that I've been feeling is not victimizing you, but motivating you. That's actually a very beautiful silver lining. Now, beautiful soul, let's take a look at how you can best align your energy to manifest your intentions for love. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups, and this card says, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. The Ace of Cups is about making sure your heart is open and trusting, allowing yourself the safety to be vulnerable. So this reminds me of what I said here about how your spiritual discernment is leading to a place of emotional well-being in your love life. That is going to give you the power to always keep your heart open no matter what happens, because as I just suggested with what's manifesting for you personally overall, you are seeing how this betrayal or this ending is only giving you more fuel to rise above like a phoenix. Let's take a look now at how you can best align your energy to manifest your intentions for your finances. We have the Death card. The Death card says, I let go and embrace new beginnings. Whatever changes or challenges happened recently in your finances can be an avenue for manifestation with that Page of Swords if you allow yourself to be curious. Curious about how you can take control instead of feel afraid. Curious about how you can bring in new streams of income instead of feeling limited or frustrated in any way. Curious about how you can rise above betrayal and love and how that may have affected your assets, and know that this is an opportunity to begin again. Let's take a look at how you can stay in alignment with your intentions for personal life overall. We have the Six of Swords. This card says, I know that peaceful times will come. And I feel this is the energy that you are in now. The Six of Swords is about being in transition, moving from a period of pain and hardship to an opportunity that is more aligned with our journey and our purpose. So as far as how to stay aligned with your personal growth overall is to trust the journey that you're on and even enjoy where you are now in anticipation of where you're going. Because where you are now, with the strength and empowerment that you are actually receiving from this hardship, that is something to milk and enjoy. That sense of empowerment, because never again can that be taken from you. Once you get a taste of that confidence that comes from the resilience of a hardship, that's confidence that's earned, and that's what I see you should focus on at this time to help enjoy the transition and not allow yourself any second to be victimized by the hardship instead of empowered by it. Next, beautiful soul, we're going to get a message from your higher self for you to manifest your desires in love. The Three of Swords. Your higher self with this Three of Swords is recognizing how victorious you are on the other side of this heartbreak. That what could have put you in a place of disempowerment actually lit a fire within you that is motivating great progress and change in your life. I'm seeing that this heartbreak was actually a life-defining moment for you in romance and in every aspect of your life. I'm getting the sense that your entire timeline in your love life has shifted because of the choices that you have made. So your higher self is saying, job well done. What could have broken you has now shifted the entire trajectory of your love life because you chose empowerment. All right, beautiful soul, let's get a message from your higher self in order to manifest your highest intentions for your financial well-being. What does your higher self want you to know about manifesting your intentions for your financial well-being? We have the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. Your higher self is saying, expect the best. Feel secure, feel abundant, feel free. Practice these energies on a daily basis because they are within you. They start within you and then they are out pictured. This card says, I celebrate everything I achieve. And your higher self is asking you, can you celebrate your achievements before they are a reality? If so, you will manifest them with ease and with grace. This is beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles is the epitome of abundance in the tarot. So your higher self is just saying, have no fear, have no doubt, remove the conflict, remove the frustration, let go and embrace new beginnings in your finances. Expect security, feel security within, practice the feeling of abundance within. Let's get a message from your higher self about how to manifest your highest intentions in your personal life overall. The Three of Wands. This card is about being on the verge of manifestation. Expect the best without doubt, without fear. Faith is the power behind manifestation. Once you set an intention, waiting in the expectancy of its arrival is the next step to success. So your higher self is saying that you have all the tools, you have all the passion, you have all the motivation. Just simply expect that your manifestations, whatever it is that you desire the most in your life, is coming to you now, and it will come with ease and with grace. Let's get one final message from the universe about how to manifest everything that you desire. We have the card Adventure. It says, instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. Something which potentially had the power to destroy you is a life-defining moment. See the beauty and the adventure in that. All right, my beautiful soul, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that this message served you and gave you a sense of peace and clarity regarding your manifestations. If you resonate with this reading and you want to claim it for yourself, comment a strong arm emoji and like this video now. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button as we release new readings every week you don't want to miss. And in the event you would like a deeper personal reading, there's a link available in the description box below to book that now. Until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love.